Habitat for Humanity is an organization that builds houses for people that don't have enough money to get their own houses built.
Habitat for Humanity is a international organization that was started in Americus, Georgia, and the whole purpose behind Habitat for Humanity is to help provide affordable housing for families and individuals who could not afford or cannot gain access to suitable housing. The whole idea behind the housing side of Habitat for Humanity is to provide safe and adequate clean housing, and the purpose is to give people a hand up and not a handout. Nothing is free with Habitat. There is payments involved with it, and we have a lot of single parent families that are in, and the idea is that if you provide them with a permanent foundation to spread roots, that the whole community will benefit from Habitat's affiliate families. We call them a partner family, that they're partnered with Habitat to do this commitment, and they have to put in sweat equity hours, and we can go into more of those details if you want later on.
I'm not sure, but I don't think they should.
Yes, partner families in Habitat, which is the only type we have, they do pay for their homes. They pay for it in two general directions. One is the sweat equity hours that they are required to put into the construction of their house. There are some individuals who don't have the physical capabilities of being able to put those sweat equity hours in on the actual build of their house, but they can do it through other types of work that we need. We have work in the office, we have work in the resource center. These are types of sweat equity hours that can be earned to help provide that basic number. I know it depends on where the organization is as to what their sweat requirement for sweat equity hours. If it's one person, it's generally, like for us example, it's about 300 hours of sweat equity. If it's a husband and wife situation, then it goes up to about 500 hours. And they can also, those sweat equity hours can also be contributed from family members and friends.
Volunteers work for Habitat for Humanity.
At the present time, we have a small staff. We have a few people. We have an executive director. We have a couple office staff. And basically what they do is their main focus is fundraising for us, and then also administering the programs that we have. One of the main focuses we're going to look at in the near future is what we call becoming an affiliate. Revitalization affiliate is what it is. And with that, we were going to broaden our mission a little bit, and instead of building, in addition to building affordable housing, we're going to go out and start doing revitalization of areas that need help. We're looking at a project in Brunswick. We're going to take 2 blocks that has been kind of neglected and do fix-ups to the outside of the house, the street, things like that, to try to revitalize that area. And we're also looking at maybe doing one in Frederick too in the next coming year.
The reason I got involved with Habitat was something that I had known over many years and just didn't have time to get involved with it, but giving and helping out the community didn't fall far from the tree. You know, the apple fall far from the tree. My mother was an extremely giving person, and so I've picked up in her trait, and just enjoy Habitat. I got started first in fall of 2004. The Maryland Association of Realtors was doing a two-house Habitat build in Snow Hill, Maryland, and part of our conference we went out and worked 2 days, a Saturday and Sunday, the weekend before the conference started, to start getting the houses ready to be built. And I got to meet the partner family of the one that I was working on. It was a single mother. She had 3 kids. She had, at the time, they were older, but previous to that she'd had 2 teenage boys, and then she had a daughter that was about 9, maybe 10 years old at the time. And she found herself out without any place to live. She basically farmed her 2 boys out to her parents. They raised the boys for a while. Her and the daughter just lived off the earth as much as they could, even to the point that sometimes they lived out of a car. She picked herself up by her bootstraps and got back into college and got her nursing degree and qualified for a Habitat home. And so we were working hard to get her and her family back together, and that was the most rewarding thing I've ever seen, was to be able to meet her and to hear her struggle, what she went through to try to make her life and her children's life much better.
Brief answer to how I got involved is I saw someone building houses around town, saw promotions of signs up, and called up a phone number and asked, can I get involved? I met a guy when they were first a smaller organization down there. I got working with them. Katrina hit, and then we went down on the National Mall and built 51 houses, one for each state on the mall, and it went crazy from there.
And thank you all who already know Habitat and help building my house. And it's a blessing that the house was built with much love. And I feel cherished, embraced by the community. And now I'm the way to help others too. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for you guys doing that.